Hi everybody. Um, Doing a little bit astrology message out there for the community. This is not gonna be the astrology report for the next week. I'm just gonna make another video about it. Um, First of all, a lot of you already know and already feel that something is changed. Something is more different than what it was like a week ago. And what the change was. What is the main change? Because if something main was changed on it. Um, I will go back 6 months ago. We're talking about February, March. Back then, we're talking about that Saturn will actually become retrograde. And when a Saturn becomes retrograde, Saturn open up its rings, open up the secret, open up the learnings. So during February, March, you begin to awaken, you begin to learn the new knowledge, new things, secrets that you kind of like know it, but you were never exposed to it. And those secrets they were in Sagittarius, which is they had to do a lot with a lot of meditation, a lot of insight, inner work, things that were deep inside of it. And because it was retrograde, the retrograde energies, it transfer instead of going into the real life, it goes to the soul life. So Saturn actually, what happened yesterday, he closed its rings. It becomes direct. So now it's going to shift again to the new life. So whatever you learned in the past 6 months period, you right now gonna be start practice it. You're gonna start if that was a dream, so that was a relationship, if that was a something, whatever you did, right now it's gonna start manifesting itself. It's gonna be producing itself. Back there 6 months ago, you actually planted the seed in your side, in yourself, and now that seed wants to come out and becomes the tree. Wants to become, it's gonna give it a fruit, whatever the case that is. Um, Now, a lot of you right now they also feel like something is bringing you down. You don't feel like, oh my gosh, I have no energy to do this. I have no power. What's wrong with me? I'm always sleepy. I'm always tired. I am always, there's something going on. I don't know what it is. I need to talk to somebody. I need some more positive things in me. Okay, here what is all that about? All right, right now, currently Mars is in Sagittarius, and this is the fire sign where Mars is in meditation state. So what happens is if you start feeling anger or start feeling all those high intense energies, Sagittarius says, you know what, calm down a little bit, go do your inner work, go do your meditation. The other thing it is also you have to realize that Uranus it's also an air sign, a fire sign, and that is a Aries. Uranus right now it's a retrograde, which is the energy is focused into the soul. So Uranus says, you know what, Mars, you have to calm down. Everything's gonna be okay. I got you handled. You're in the right place. Just calm down and follow the path. If you get aggravated, if you get so much resistance, if you get so much not cooperating, calm down. I will lower it down. You have to let your guards down. I got you. And this is going to be going for another about 6 months. It's going to be going to the January. We're talking about Uranus and Aries. You will feel this, the need for sleep, the need for relax, the need for doing the thing, and trust within the universe. You will feel that. If you're not, you're going to be put in this box to like, hey, you don't cooperate. You need to learn that something else is going on with you, something other stuff go on. Now, also at the same time, there is those square that has been done, going on between Saturn and Neptune for a long time, and we're talking about Pisces, which is Neptune is in Pisces, which is mean hope. Now, you have to learn to hope for a better future, and that's what this retrograde in the soul is, to connect the new stuff within the soul. And if you take a look at it right now, the current moment, there is a lot of going on about soul work, inner work that needs to be worked out little by little. And the universe is gonna tell you right now that, you know what, if it's something causing you problems, something causing you tensions, you have to let it go. I'll rearrange. I will do things so you can find a new hope. You can find a new thing so you can do the things that universe needs. That's why right now Uranus, Neptune, and also Pluto, they're all retrograde. You need to understand that those retrogrades are very, very powerful. A lot of you like, I don't believe in astrology. Okay, that's fine, that's perfect. I have those people that like, comes in, but once they realize that the energy is the energy, we specifically, I as an astrologer, I look at it this as a like the weather report. Okay, this is what the energy is going to be presented. How you going to react to that energy, that is entirely up to you. We just present the energy that it's created by the planets. Now, this specific very moment, Pluto is in Capricorn. And the Capricorn is, I want to take this to a professional level. My life has to be perfect. My life has to be within the service. I have to do things. And that's why the soul, right now, a lot of people get an awakening in the soul, just simply to do a service. And that's why on a lot of you gonna get tired because if they don't want to do the service, the universe tells them, calm down. Everything's gonna be okay. You can do the service. You can do that. You can make this. And Pluto, let me explain a little bit about Pluto. Pluto presents the plutocration, or this 1% of people that they are different, they are awakened. Pluto represents the secret connections between people when they magically get together. From one to another, somehow something triggers and connects it together. And right now, the universe is telling you, hey, you're gonna end up with people that they're gonna be like you. They're gonna be surrounding you with people who does this service, does this soul inner work. And to remind you, Uranus is in Aries, which is a cardinal sign, says I am. And Pluto, it's also in a cardinal sign, which is Capricorn, which is basically stated I am the pro. I am the profound, I am the professional, I am the service. I served others. So those two working together in you will do a lot of work inside on it. As you take a look at it right now, there is a lot of things going on in Virgo. Okay, what I'm talking about Virgo, first of all, Venus is in Virgo, and Venus wants to heal the love. Whatever has been hurt from the past, specifically with this opposition right now that's going on at the current moment, Venus, Neptune on it, which is 180 degrees from each other. It's about you to see what's going on, and are you gonna have this conflict between your love and Virgo, which is healing, or you're gonna be looking back in the past you're gonna have this duality fight. The other thing it is right now Venus squaring Saturn. And usually those period when a Venus squares Saturn, you will be kind of like restricted fully to the love. It's simply to look something else. And the way the current position is that Venus is it's in a very beautiful trine with Pluto. So your love is not gonna be connected within the more physical part. Your love it's gonna be connected through Pluto. Is you're gonna connect to this part of people connections that will do a soul love work, and the trine it's gonna be a very powerful, and the semi-trine between Pluto and Neptune is gonna give that missing portion from Venus to go to Neptune, New Hope. So you can't just go straight direct, like, basically Venus and Neptune right now they're close like this, and they're against each other. But in order to work, Venus has to come down, connect to Pluto, and Pluto connects to Neptune. So you're not using the direct connection, but you're using the trine connections to it. And this is what the main lessons is right now that's going on. A lot of you are going to have problem of you would like to have physical love, but you actually go into the soul love, and this is how you're going to get the physical love. So you have to go around it. I was talking about yesterday with a friend of mine, and we were talking about a lot of the people want to have things, desires and stuff, but it's very different between desires and reality. So your desire is here, but your reality is up here, and a lot of you go down simply because you can't match the reality. So you have to be able to work with what you have as a reality, not what you want as a reality. So maybe outside it's sunny and it's too hot for you, but it is what it is. You have to work with what you have. Maybe outside is raining. Well, it's raining. You have to work with what you have so you can get the best of your experiences. And this is why I'm trying to explain these positions of the planet, because when you have two opposition, you have to work it out through something else, not direct connection. Because the direct connection it's intense. It tells you no, it's too much. You have to find different way, and that's what Venus trine Pluto and Pluto semi-trine Neptune is going to be very powerful right now. So you have to focus on something else. The other thing is Venus right now squaring Mars, and usually this period there's going to be some tensions within the relationships, partnerships, any type of that. So during this period, okay, let me tell you that Sagittarius and Virgo, those are duality signs. So there is going to be a lot of duality triggers, what can be done and what cannot be done on it. And we talk about this before. So another thing that right now in Virgo, that is Mercury. There's going to be a lot of messages about healing right now, because Virgo represents the hospital. Basically, you're in a hospital. You're healing. Mother Mary's there hugging you, giving you the best as he can, so you can heal. Because of Leo, you figure out, well, my ego was so bad. My ego was this. My ego was that, and that still exists since the Sun is still in Leo for like almost another 9 days. And now that energy in Virgo will heal everything. Plus, the Jupiter is there. Jupiter is very powerful right now in Virgo because it cleans up. It helps you to go ahead and heal everything that needs to be healed. Simply because when a Jupiter moves on Libra, there's gonna be growth. There's gonna be growth in partnership, relationship, love, harmony, peace. This is going to be a very, very powerful time when Jupiter move into Libra. So for right now, for the next 6 months, you will be put in the state that you to adjust, rearrange, to allow yourself to trust within the universe. And there's gonna be some wild rides. There's gonna be some things that going on. But again, you need to understand that every new moon, that is a new lesson, and the new lesson once it's learned, there is another new lesson. And if there is a repeating lessons of of your of your life, that's mean you didn't learn the lessons properly. You need to learn this lesson again and again and again until you get it. So I'm leaving you with this for right now. I'm going to be working on the astrology report for the next week. Thank you so much for watching it, and I hope this helps you out. Be love.